Okay, we are alive now. So yes, Edson, we are going to read an excerpt from a book called The Gift of Magi. Hello, Mustafa. What a nice surprise. How are you? Mustafa, are you there? Hello, Mustafa. I can't hear you.
Hello, Anna. Can you hear me right now?
Yes, now I can. Thank you very much for coming. It's a nice surprise to have you
You are
here.
more than welcome, Anna.
I'm very happy. Okay, let's get started. Edson, could you please read the introduction? We are going to read an
Hold
excerpt.
on, hold on, hold on, please. Hold on a second. Can you give
Yes.
give me an introduction about what we are gonna read today?
Okay, we are going to read an excerpt from a book called The Gift of the Magi.
Mm,
It's a very nice book about a couple
mm,
who struggles to make ends meet, you know. And Christmas is coming, and they have to buy a gift for one another. And we
okay,
will discuss about it, okay?
okay,
It's
okay.
a very interesting reading. It's a material from my high school. I'm
Oh,
sharing
really?
really this website. I
Mm,
think you will enjoy, okay?
okay.
Okay, so Edson, please read the introduction for us.
Okay, known for his trademark surprise endings, American writer O. Henry penned over 400 short stories, often at the rate of one a day, before passing away at age 47. One of his most beloved stories is The Gift of the Magi, about Della and Jean, a young couple living in New York City, struggling to make ends meet, and hoping to have enough left over to buy each other Christmas presents.
Thank you very much. It's pronounced Magi.
Magi. Okay.
Okay, Magi. Any questions about the vocabulary, Edson?
No, no question.
Okay, so let's move on. Just 1 second. Okay, all right. So, Mustafa, could you please read the first two paragraphs for us?
First two paragraphs. Okay, can you zoom in, please?
I don't know how. How can I?
Con Control plus. Try it.
Let me try.
Um,
Is it better now?
okay, now it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, much better. Thank you.
You are welcome.
So I have to read and okay. So I have to read until predominating.
Yes, please.
Okay. So $1.87. That was all, and 60 cents of it was in pennies. Penny saved one and two at a time by bulldozing. I don't know. The grocer and the vegetable man and the butcher until one's check burned, bur- burned with the silent effusion of parsimony that such dealing implied. 3 times Della counted it, $1.87, and the next day would be Christmas. There was clearly nothing to do but flop down on the shabby little couch and howl. So Della did it, which instigates the moral reflection that life is made up of sobs, sniffles, and smiles, with the sniffles predominating. So I messed up a little bit. Sorry, but it's
Okay.
been a while. It's been a while since I read.
All right. Do you have any questions about the vocabulary?
Yes, yes, Anna, yes, please. First of all, Penny saved one and two at a time by. So is this a name? Is this a name? Bulldozing? Bulldozing? Bulldozing?
No, it means knocking down, demolishing, destroying. You know,
Okay.
in this case, um, by bulldozing the grocer and the vegetable man. Uh, I think in this case it's knocking down. You know,
Mm-mm. Yeah, I got it.
or
I got it.
yes,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, and
knocking
the
down
butcher. Let me see the butcher.
the pennies,
The
the money.
the yes, yes, yes. The butcher. It means the 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 person, the butcher.
Who
I
cuts
mean,
meat?
yes, who cut meats and buy and sell meats. Um, imputation,
Which one?
imputation, imputation. Sorry, imputation.
What is that? Ah,
Um,
imputation.
uh,
Okay, the
yeah,
silent imputation. Okay.
yes.
Do you know the verb?
Accuse someone. Accuse someone.
Do you know the verb impute?
No, that's why I asked
What
you
is
about the whole
okay?
one.
What's it can be a noun. What is
Mm,
putting, taking, you know,
mm,
or a place where energy or information enters somewhere, you know, and
mm.
and also a verb put into a computer. So imputation, I think it means attribution or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I got it. I got it. Sorry, self imputation of parsimony.
Parsimony,
This is yeah. This is a new one for me as well.
parsimony, it means extreme unwillingness to spend money.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, I got it. There's such a closing deal. That's such a close deal implied. So implied mean involved, right?
Um,
Right?
right?
Involved.
Uh-huh.
Involved. Yeah. Three times they counted it. $1.87 and flop down on the Shopee. So there was clearly nothing to do but flop down on the shabby little couch and howl. Shabby, what's shabby?
Shabby is with a bad appearance, something that
Mm,
is uh, run down, scruffy,
mm,
somehow
yeah.
dilapidated. It was an old couch.
Mm, 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 mm. So Della did it, which oh, this is a new one for me. Instigates.
Instigate, um, to make to. It's like to make to force it, but not to force it. Um, to bring about or initiate something, to provoke,
Yes, yes,
like to
like
provoke.
to activate something.
Yes,
Um, the moral reflections. Sorry, that life is made up of sobs. This is also a new one. Sobs,
sub
sobs.
sub is like when you cry,
Yeah,
you
and
like
okay,
hiccup,
okay,
hiccup.
okay, okay. Sniffles and smiles. Um, with the sniffle predominating. Mm, okay. Okay, thank you very much, Anna Karolina. See, there are like many of them I don't know, so yeah, thank
Yes,
you so much.
I struggled
Yeah,
myself.
sorry if I,
I just
yeah,
know those words now because I went over it already. Those words that were new for me
okay.
as well. Oh, okay. So could you please summarize these two paragraphs for us?
So I sound like these two people who, okay, so I need to read again maybe. I don't know, I was paying
No,
too much attention
just
to the
paraphrase, okay?
vocabulary.
With your own. words.
Give me
Paraphrase.
just yeah, give me just 1 minute. I need to reread it again. $1 and
Yes,
87 cents. That was all, and 60 cents of it was in pennies. Okay, pennies saved one and two at a time by bulldozing the grocer and vegetable man, and the butcher, until one's check burned with the silent reputation of parsimony that such closing deal implied. Three times Della counted. So Della, here we have Della counted it. Okay, $1 and 87 cents, and the next day will be Christmas. So which one Della? I don't know. I don't know Della
there
right
is a
now.
woman. There is a woman.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Tell us what is going on, what she's doing. Okay. Use
She.
your
Hmm,
own words.
okay. So it sound like she's counting the money. Okay, she received
Yes.
the money and counted it. The money was in
No, no,
pennies.
no, no. She didn't receive.
She
Okay.
didn't receive.
No.
She
What she
gave
was
it.
doing?
She
Read
gave
again.
it.
Okay. No, no, no.
Okay,
She was saving up.
saving
She
up.
was saving up money.
Okay,
Can
so
you read a penny saved
okay, I will.
one or
Okay,
two
I will.
at a time? So she
Okay.
was saving this money for a long time, you know?
Um.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. So let us see the next paragraph, or I have to go to the next paragraph, right?
Yes, you just have to summarize the two first paragraphs, you know? Put in
Okay,
your own words
okay.
what's going on.
Yeah, yeah. This is a good way. Yeah, right. So okay, she saved the money, and the money was pennies, right? Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
she had
what happened?
some
What
money left.
happened?
I changed
There.
something here. Hold on a second. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't matter. It's okay.
I clicked
Take your time.
I clicked on the right on the wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't matter. So Penny is saved one and two at a time by bulldozing. I don't know. So three times Della counted it. She counted the money three times. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and how much money did she have?
$1.87.
Okay.
Okay. And the
And
next day would be Christmas. Christmas.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next paragraph, let me see the next paragraph. There was clearly nothing to do but flop down. So now she was like whining, you can say, okay, because she is in a difficult situation, right, Anna?
Yes,
So she
exactly.
was on the shabby. She flopped down on the shabby little couch and howled. So Della did it, okay, which instigates the moral reflection that life is made up of sobs, sniffles, and smiles with the sniffles predominated. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay,
She
so
was whining. Yeah.
she was
She was down in a dump. This is a good expression
exactly
for it.
excellent expression. Down in the dump.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Mustafa. Well done.
more than welcome.
Okay. All right. So, Edson, could you read the two paragraphs for us?
Yes. While the mistress of the home is gradually subsiding from the first stage to the second, take a look at the home. A furnished flat at $8 per week. It did not exactly beggar description, but it certainly had that word on the lookout for the mendicancy squad. The vestibule below was a letter box into which no letter would go, and an electric button from which no mortal finger could cause a ring. Also appertaining thereunto there was a card bearing the name Mr. James Dillon Young.
Okay. So, what's going on? First of all,
Um,
do you have any questions? Then, What's going on?
No, no question. I try to summarize right now.
Okay.
What it means, beggar?
Beggar, the person who asks for money on the
Ah,
streets.
okay. For
What
sure.
is written is that you know, the way they lived, it was not exactly a beggar description. It was not
Mhm.
that miserable, you know,
Mhm.
but it was a poor lifestyle.
Very poor.
A poor lifestyle, you know.
Mhm.
They paid $8 per week for the flat, the apartment.
What is furnished?
For
Furnished.
it has furniture. When an apartment has furniture, it's furnished.
Ah, okay. It's the same.
No, furnished is an adjective, and furniture is what you have, you know, your table, your bed. When an
Mhm.
apartment is furnished, it has furniture inside. It has bed,
Mhm.
table, chair, couch.
Yes. First, the session has described. So below was letter box into each letter go. Sorry, but it's very hard to memorize this paragraph.
Yes, you can ask if you have any question about the vocabulary.
I tried to memorize the second, but the more I read, the less I get.
Okay. Um, okay. She
Please
find
help me.
I okay. Which word you don't?
So, hold on a second. Sorry for interruption.
No,
Um,
go ahead. No
yeah,
problem.
can I give my opinion a little bit? So, until you are the last one, okay? You can give us your opinion, the last one, okay?
Okay.
Because you already know everything. Yeah, let
Okay.
me just go ahead as well. So, this is while the mistress, and this is a new one for me. Mistress. So she loved home. The the maybe we can say home of friends, or she loved home a lot, or the lady of the home, we can say, while the mistress of the home.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Mistress is a woman in a position of authority.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, she called the shot, we can say, right?
Yes, nice
Okay.
expression again.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So as the yeah, so she is going from one stage to another. Okay. So take a look at the home, a furnished flat at $8 per week. So I didn't quite get it. So what does it mean? Like at $8 per week, a furnished flat at $8 per week. So
It's
what
the
does it mean?
rental, the price of the rental.
Ah,
They
okay.
pay $8 per week to live there.
Ah,
In
okay.
in an apartment that has the furniture inside.
Ah, okay, okay. Um, on the lookout for the Dixon. I didn't get it.
Mendicancy. Mendicancy,
Medication.
it's like it's oh my gosh, how can I explain? It's what beggars does.
Mm,
Um,
yeah, yeah. Well, the people who go to this in the street and walk in the street and beg for money from people.
yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mendicancy is the act of begging.
Yeah, yeah. So, but it certainly had that word on the lookout for them. So had something to say about the way she living. She's living, I think.
Yes,
This is my
exactly.
opinion.
It's
Yeah,
describing their lifestyles.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And then what happened? She found something.
Yeah. Now it's not my turn. It's Edison turn. Okay.
Okay. In the
I can
second
go, but it is Edison turn.
okay, in the second paragraph, okay, it is written, in the vestibule below was a letter box. Do you know a letter box is like a mail, okay?
Mm,
Into which no letter would go.
mm,
They were not used to receive letters, okay?
mm, mm. And an electric button from which no mortal finger could coax a ring. Coaxering, Anna, the pronunciation, I'm not sure. Like playing nicely with the ring. I'm
Cox
not
is to persuade someone.
nicely,
Uh-huh.
nicely, yeah.
Yes. So, um, Cox are ringy. People, um, how can I explain this paragraph? My gosh, it's complicated. But let me try, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Uh, okay. I'm going to try. Okay. They, I think it is basically it is written that they would avoid to go to look inside the mailbox, you know, because they had
Because
no
there is nothing
money.
there. Okay.
They had no money, and no mortal finger could coax a ring, could coax a ring, could persuade a ring. So I assume it means that they couldn't pay if they received a letter charging them for something, you know. If they were
Mm,
not able to afford the bills, people wouldn't, um, you know, something like that, I guess.
mm.
I'm
Okay,
I'm I'm not 100% sure, but I understood that, you know.
okay. Um, and also we have also appear training, appear training,
Yes,
appear
related
training.
to. It means
Yeah,
related to, concerned to,
yeah.
you know, because they were always worried about a card with the name Mr. James Gilligan Young. Um, I think this guy uh, must be the ticket collector, you know, or something like that. We will find out a little bit more. Hi, Sheros. Can you hear us? Hello, Sheros. Sheros can come. Hello. Can you say hello? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I just can hear a noise coming from your microphone. Hello, Sheros.
Hello.
Now I can hear you. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you all?
We are we are fine as well. Thank you very much for coming. Okay. Um, I will call on you after then. Um, but I'd like to ask you to keep your microphone mute while you are not speaking because of the background noise. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I will ask Edson to give you a summary about what we've been reading so far. Okay. Then you can
Okay.
catch on. Okay. So please, by now, mute our microphone. Okay. Thank you very much and welcome.
Okay.
All right. Could you please mute your microphone?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, Edson. Could you give us a brief summary?
Of the second paragraph.
No, the entire story so far for
Oh.
Sheros to catch on.
Hmm.
I will scroll up. Hold on.
Okay. The guy had no money to rent an apartment or house, and
No, they
what else?
hold on. They are living in a small apartment. Okay,
Okay.
they have
Hmm.
money. They don't have a lot of money. Okay, Christmas is
Just enough
coming.
money.
Christmas is
Hmm.
coming, and Della tried to save money up, but she just has 87 cents. Okay.
Hmm.
Then in the second paragraph, it's saying that she said because she thinks that life is made of sobs, sniffles, and smile, with sniffles predominating. It means that
Hmm.
there are more sniffles than anything else. So she said, okay. And there is a
Okay.
mailbox, okay. And they pay $80 per week to live there. The apartment is furnished, and there is a mailbox, and they somehow fear receiving a card from the ticket collector. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Hello, Kim.
Yes, hello. Yeah, so sorry for drop the class. I got a urgent issue that time, but I'm really glad to find this class. Like,
Uh-huh. We just
yeah.
see we just read those three first paragraphs. Three, four. No, those first four paragraphs. Okay.
Okay.
Do you understand what's going on?
No, sorry, I don't know. Maybe reading article.
No, we are reading a story. Okay, Mustafa, could you
Sorry.
explain to Kim what's going on so far?
Okay, Kane. See, we are reading a story, as Anna mentioned, and
Mhm.
basically there are two people in this article. So far, there is only one. I see just the Allah here in these first four paragraphs.
Mhm.
So basically, she is living in a very hard state, okay, and
Mhm.
she is like begging money from people, something like
Mhm.
that. She is here.
No,
We
no,
come
no.
across
She's not begging.
many, many,
The word beggar was used to
mm,
describe their lifestyle. They don't ask
many,
for
this,
money
many,
on the
many,
street. Okay? They
mm.
don't do that.
But so what did she do? Or what does she do? What did I don't know how to ask it. What
It
does she do? What
it
did she
doesn't
do?
say. We don't know
What does she
her
do?
job, but she's not a beggar. It's
Mhm.
just talking about her apartment. Her flat. Because
Okay,
they don't have money at all, and,
okay.
and they don't.
Hold on a second,
Yes.
Anna, please.
Try to
So
explain.
from where okay, so Penny saved one and two at a time by bulldozing the grocer and vegetables man. So this is the way how she get the money. The first paragraph in this page.
No,
Penny saved. How did
I
she
think she
save?
owing
Okay.
money. She owing money to them, to the butcher,
Hmm.
to the vegetable man. You know, I think
Okay.
she owing money to them, or she
Hmm.
tried to buy the cheapest things, something like
Okay.
that.
Okay. So
Mhm.
anyway, Della has $1.87, and the next day
Mhm.
would be Christmas. So this is a big problem
Mhm.
for her.
I
Okay.
see.
So
Okay.
then in the second paragraph, there was clearly nothing to do. She was whining here. She was flopping down on the shabby, the old-fashioned little couch and howl.
Mhm.
And Della did it to instigate the moral. So this is like activate some reflects of her life is made up of sobs, sniffles, smiles, with the sniffle predominating. So
Mhm.
this is maybe the way she expressed the way she's living and the life, while the lady of the home is gradually like she's moving from one stage to another. And take a look at the home, a furnished flat at $8 per week. So a furnished flat, like a furnished flat, like flat is here. I think this article from British origin, Anna,
Yes, I think
because
so. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Because of
so
the word
flat,
flat, you know. If it
yeah,
was
apartment,
American, it would be apartment. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So this is the renting. I think the money renting for the portioned flat. Um, so basically, this is describe the way how she is living. Like here, but it certainly had that word on the looked out for the Mendicant. I forgot the pronunciation again. The Mendicancy. Maybe can you can pronounce it.
I think it's medicancy. Let me double check.
Mendicants.
1 second. Let
Mendicancy.
me double check, okay? One
Yeah,
second.
I will try to explain it until you double check the pronunciation. So this is the people who beg for money in the street. Okay, the
I
mendicants
see.
squad. Okay, they call
Okay.
them the mendicants squad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And vestibule, and this is also vestibule below. This is like a room, maybe
Mm-hmm.
a small room below was a letter box into which no letter would go, and an electric button from which no mortal finger could coax a ring. This expression I didn't quite get it, but Anna has maybe something to say about it. Maybe she gonna tell you about it.
Okay.
Um, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think in the vegetable below, uh, vegetable is a hall or lobby or the outer door of a building. So I think there was a mailbox there, you know, which no letter would go, and an electric bottom from which no mortal finger could coax a ring. I think it means that it's talking about the ticket collector, you know, and later charging them for the bills, you know, especially a letter with the name Mr. James Gilligan Young.
Yes.
Okay,
Maybe I cannot relate to it because we don't have something like that. Maybe you are more familiar than me, Anna, about it.
okay, let's find out if I'm correct. So Ken, could you read for us the next paragraph?
Okay. The Dillingham had been flanked to the breeze during a former period of prosperity, when its processor was being paid $30 per week. Now, when the income was shrunk to $20, though, they were thinking seriously of contracting to modest and unassuming D. That whenever Mr. James Dillingham Young came home and reached his flat above, he was called Jim, and greatly helped by Mrs. James Dillingham Young, already introduced to you as there, which is all very good.
Okay, so James Gilligan Young was her husband,
Mhm.
and he was a professor. What
Mhm.
happened to him?
Maybe he got $30 per week, but maybe that income shrunk to $20 now.
Uh-huh.
Or, yeah.
Yes, that's it. They used to have a better lifestyle before, you
Mhm.
know. He was being paid $30 per week.
Mhm.
So Mr. James was not the ticket collector. I'm sorry, guys. Okay.
So processor means he can inherit it, the money or
No,
something.
no,
No.
no, no. Uh-uh.
Mhm.
I a period of prosperity, it means that they were with a good financial situation when
Mhm.
he used to get $30 per week as a salary, but
Mhm.
now it is just $20, you know.
Mhm. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh. Edson, do you have any question about the vocabulary? Sorry. Ken, do you have any question? Or anyone else?
No, thank you.
Okay, Edson, could you read the next paragraph?
Alright. Della finished her cry and attended to her cheeks with the powder rag. She stood by the window and looked out dully at a grey cat walking a grey fence in a grey backyard. Tomorrow would be Christmas Day, and she had only 187 cents. $1.87
Yes.
with which to buy Gina a present. She had been saving every penny she could for months, with his result. $20 a week doesn't go far. Expenses had been greater than she had calculated. They always are. Only $1.87 to buy a present for Jim. Her Jim, her Jim. Many a happy hour she had been planning for something nice for him. Sometimes fine and rare and sterling. Something just a little bit near to being worthy of the honor of being owned by Jim.
Okay, Edson, do you have any questions about this paragraph?
Just a minute. What is Dolly?
What is that?
She, the first line. She stood by the window and looked out dully at a
Ah,
gray cat.
okay. Um, well, she stopped crying, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and she put on makeup and she looked at the window in accordance with what is required or appropriate. That's the meaning of duly.
Mm. What about gray?
Gray?
Mm-hmm.
Color.
What is that? Gray. Gray is... what is that, Edson?
A gray cat. Color.
It's a color.
Color. Yeah, color of cats.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's spelled with E, sometimes with A, but it's the same.
Mm. Christmas. I'm trying to summarize, but it's difficult.
Yes.
Okay, so let's try together, okay? She
Mm-hmm.
stopped crying, then she
Mm-hmm.
put on makeup, okay? And she stood by the window and
Mm-hmm.
and looked out with a nice appearance, with a proper appearance, duly,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
With the proper appearance, I'm
Yes,
not sure about
duly,
it, Anna Karenina.
because
Dola
duly,
is not like this.
what's duly then?
I think she looked like um
Boring,
um
bored,
no,
lacking interesting.
yeah, maybe
Yes, you are right.
shining.
Because there
Yeah,
is the word dully with just one L and the word dully with two L's. And dully with
yeah,
just one L is in a proper
it is.
way, the way that is
Yeah, it
required.
is.
And dully
Yeah,
with two L's is bored. You are right.
yeah, like bored. And to be honest with you, it's very difficult to explain it in English. So you need maybe to translate it to your language so you can get the meaning. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
bored. Uh-huh.
yeah.
So she
Go
looked
ahead.
at the cat uh, who was walking, in a
Yes.
backyard, and everything was gray. and tomorrow would be
Mhm.
Christmas. And she was
Mhm.
worried because she had to buy Jean a gift. And
Mhm.
she
She was
just had
bored, yeah.
yes, and she just had $1.87.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, but well, she would like to
She
buy
didn't
him something
save
that
money.
she would be worthy to be owned
Mhm.
by him, you know, something better.
Mhm.
That basically that's it. Well, she wanna buy something fine, rare,
Mhm.
and
With
sterling.
Sterling.
just $1.
Sterling.
Sterling. Uh huh.
Without any what? Without any wrong with it. People can say something like this.
Yes, sterling is available. All right. So let me scroll down. It's not a easy reading. I have to agree. Okay.
No, yeah, it's not that easy one, but it's good to know some vocabulary. I like it because it's a story. If it was not a story, like I didn't agree with it. But go ahead, Anna. Sorry.
Thank you. Mustafa, it's your turn. Anyway,
Okay, there was a fire. I'm
here,
not sure fire. A
here,
pier,
here.
pier, pier, pier. Okay, there was a pier glass between the windows of the room. Perhaps you have seen a pier glass in an $8 flat. A very thin and very agile person may, by observing his reflection in a rapid sequence of longitudinal strips, obtain a fairly accurate conception of his looks. Della, being slender, had mastered the art.
Yes, one more.
Okay. Suddenly she whirled from the window. She whirled from the window. Um, Hold on, yeah, let me go back again later.
Riddle
Suddenly she
is
whirled, yeah,
is
whirled.
to move it rapidly around and around.
To move rapidly from around and around. Okay,
Uh huh.
okay, yeah. Suddenly she whirled from the window and stood before the glass. Her eyes were shining brilliantly, but her face had lost its color within 20 seconds. Rapidly she pulled down her hair and let it fall to its full length.
Okay. Can you try to explain what's going on?
I need to go again line by line. So there was a pier glass. As you said, a pier was um, a pier like a call. How can we say it? A raw, maybe something solid.
I
How can we
structure
say it? Anna?
I structure leading out.
Structure. Okay, structure. Yeah, between the window of the room. Okay, perhaps you have seen a pier glass in an eight. Okay, a very thin and very agile person may. So this is one. This one eagle. What is eagle?
As
Light.
if you move fast, if someone
Hmm.
tries to punch you and you are you are able to move fast, you are agile. If you are
Yes.
able to do things in and move fast and to
Mhm.
move easily, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Um. I'm trying to connect the idea by okay. So a very thin and very agile person may, um, by observing his reflection in a rapid sequence of longitudinal strips. So obtain a fairly accurate conception of his look, Yella being slender. What's slender? Um,
If you
um, when the person who is not too fat.
know, uh, someone who is gracefully thin.
Yeah, not too fat. I had mastered the art. So I cannot connect the idea, to be honest with you. And a very thin and very agile person, okay, it's okay. Okay, up to now. By observing his reflection in a rapid sequence of longitudinal strips or paint a fairly. What they are talking about here?
I think she was um looking at her image, you know,
Ah,
and then she must have had an idea because she's beautiful, and she puts down her hair, you know,
hmm.
she puts
She's
it.
talking about her reflection.
Yes, yes.
Oh my
Hmm.
goodness. I hope she's not crazy because it's gonna be crazy as well. Okay, okay,
It's talking about
okay.
her thoughts and you know her appearance.
Yeah, yeah.
She's beautiful. She's
But
beautiful.
you know
She's
what
thin.
confused me? Do you know
Y-
what confused me a lot?
Yes.
When
What?
she said accurate conception of his looks. So his is for a boy or for a man. So,
Well,
but she's talking about the shadow, of course,
yes. It means
about
that
that reflection. Yeah,
she knows she's beautiful. You know,
yeah,
she was looking at
yeah,
herself and she knew she was beautiful.
yeah. But yeah, she's seeing her reflection. Suddenly, she whirled from the window and stood before the glass. So this is whirled, as you said, like moved fastly, right? From the window and stood before the glass. So before the glass, I think in front of the glass, right?
Yes,
Or
yes, yes. I think she's
okay,
in
yeah.
front of the glass, and if her
Mm-hmm.
eyes were shining brilliantly, I
Brilliantly.
think she had
Mm.
an idea, you know, because her
She
face,
had, sorry, she had what?
some sort of a of idea, you know,
Okay,
like an insight,
okay,
because her face lost its color within 20 seconds,
okay,
you know.
okay, okay.
She thought
Rapidly, she
about
pulled
something.
down her hair and let it fall to its full length.
Let's
Yeah, let us see. Yeah, let us see what's gonna happen.
yes, I think she had an idea. Okay. All
Mhm.
right. So Ken, could you read the next paragraph for us?
Okay. Now, there were two positions of the James Dillingham Youngs in which they both took a mighty pride. One was Jim's gold watch that had been his father's and his grandfather's. The other was Darrell's hair. Had the Queen of Sheba lived in the flat across the air shaft, Darrell would have let her hair hang out the window some day to dry just to depreciate Her Majesty's jewels and gifts. Had King Solomon been the janitor, with his treasure, with all his treasures piled up in the basement, Jim would have pulled out his watch every time he passed, just to see him pluck at his beard from envy.
Yes. Do you have any question about this paragraph?
Uh, pluck? Pluck at?
When you get a tweezer, like if a woman has to design her eyebrow, she plucks the strands of her hair, you know. Um,
Hair
he,
piece or something?
like when you pick up a tweezer,
Mhm.
um, I guess mm, plucky like hmm, pluck at his bird. Um, to take hold of, to remove, to
Mhm.
pick.
Okay.
So what is written in this paragraph, Ken?
Maybe he he has two positions, maybe
Yes,
uh, to be
exactly.
proud of. One is watch, and another one is Oh, I forgot.
Her
Maybe
hair.
she.
Her hair.
Hair. Okay, her
Bella's
hair.
hair and Jean's
Mhm.
watch.
Yeah.
Exactly. Those things are the only things that they have that are available, and they are proud of
Mhm.
it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Edson, your turn.
So now Della's beautiful hair fell about her, rippling and shining like a cascade of brown waters. It reached below her knee and made itself almost a garment for her, and then she did it up again nervously and quickly. Once she faltered for a minute and stood still while a tear or two splashed on the worn red carpet. What is faltered?
Falter. Um,
Mhm.
it is uh, to to lose strength.
Mm,
So
what is okay?
she 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 had an idea. Okay,
Mhm.
and for a minute, um, she regretted this idea, and
Okay.
and then she cried just a little bit. You know, a tear
Yes.
splashed on the warm red carpet.
Okay.
She was looking at her hair, and you know, and then she
Totally
had an
yes.
idea. Then she regretted it.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Okay.
let me scroll down. Do you have more questions or no?
No, no.
Okay, read just one more paragraph, then I will call on Mustafa.
On went her old brown jacket, on went her old brown hat, with a reel of skirts and with the brilliant sparkle still in her eyes. She flirted out the door and down the stairs to the street.
So what happened?
Uh, her old jacket went went down.
No, she wore the brown jacket and her brown hat. Then she
Okay.
walked downstairs quickly.
The business workers out the door and
She went to
down.
the street.
Okay. Sparkle still eyes down the stairs to the street. Does just it?
Uh-huh. Yes, she had regret that decision, but
Mm-hmm.
then uh, she was still with the brilliant sparkle in her eyes. So she was still thinking about the same thing. You know, she regretted
Mm-hmm.
just for a minute, but then
Mm-hmm.
she must have thought it was still a great idea. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Mustafa, could you read a little bit?
Yes, I could. Where she where she stopped, the sign read. Let me see. So for okay. Sofroni, hair goods of all kinds. Hair goods of all kinds. One flight,
Madam Sofroni. Madam.
Madam Sofroni, hair goods of all kinds. One flight up Delaran, one flight up Delaran, one flight up Delaran, and collected herself, panting. Madam large, too white, chilly, hardly looked the Sofroni. Now what's happening? I don't know. Will you buy my hair? Asked Della. Okay. I buy hair, said Madame. Take here, take, take your hat, take your hat off, and let us have a sight at the looks of it. Down rippled the brown cascade. $20, said Madame, lifting the mass with a practiced hand. Give it to me quick, said Della. Okay. Oh, and the next 2 hours tripped by on rosy wings. Forget the hashed metaphor. She was ransacking the stores of for Jane presents.
All
You know,
right, so what's
okay. She
going
was
on?
trying. So basically, the idea she had the idea of buying her hair, selling. Sorry, her hair,
Selling. Uh-huh.
selling her hair. Yeah. So okay. So where I started where she stood. The sign said, "Madame Sofroni hair good for all kinds of all kinds." Okay. Um. So goods, hair goods for of all kinds. She offering. She's like um she went to a person who sell hair or buy
Yes,
hair,
exactly. Uh-huh.
something. Yeah, yeah, and collected herself panting like when someone was running and he is panting after he became tired. He's panting. Um, when you become tired, okay, then you pant maybe after running. Madame Large, too white, chilly, hardly looked the same for me. I don't know. Will you buy my hair? So Adela asked the madam um, if she gonna buy her hair. Okay. And madam answered her, I buy hair. Take your hat off and let us have a sight. So she wanna see it first.
Yes,
So down
exactly.
rippled the brown cascade. Okay, she's now having a look at it. $20, said Madame Shaw. So she gave her a price, $20. Lifting the mass with a practiced hand. Give it to me quick. So Adela asked her to give her her hair. Okay, to let down her hair. Um,
No, to give them
oh,
money. Money.
give it to me quick. Yeah, okay. Now I made it. Okay, give it to me quick. So okay, she sold it. Okay, she sold her
Yes,
hair.
uh-huh.
Oh, and the next 2 hours tripled by on rosy wings. Rosy wings. Forget the hushed metaphor. She was ransacking the stores for Jim. Hmm. Um, she was trying
To
to
find a
look
gift.
for something. Yeah, to look for something. Yeah, very quickly.
Yes,
And
exactly.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
for Jim's present. She wanna buy Mr. Jim a present, and she did all of that for him, I think.
Yes, she shaved her hair
Yeah,
and sold to
yeah,
her. She
yeah,
allowed
yeah,
her
yeah.
to shave it for $20. And
Yeah,
painting means breathing quickly, out of breath. Because
yeah, out of it,
she had
out
to
of it.
run downstairs. You know.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Well done,
You are
Mustafa.
more than welcome. You are more than welcome. Anyway, I don't know. Do you wanna complete this story today, or I don't know your plan for today?
Let's finish it. We are almost getting there.
Okay.
Okay. Ken, it's your turn.
Okay, she found it at last. It surely had to be made for Jim and no one else. There was no other like it in any of the stores, and she had turned all of them inside out. It was a platinum fob chain, simple and chaste in design, purposely proclaiming its value of substance alone and not by meretricious, uh,
I think it's
or
meretricious.
a meretricious ornamentation, as all good things should do. It was worthy of the watch. As soon as she saw it, she knew that it must be Jim's. It was like him, uh, quaintness and value. The
Quietness.
description, quietness and value. The description applied to both. $21 they took from her for it, and she hurried home with 87 cents. With that chain of his watch, Jim might be properly anxious about the time in any company. Grand as the watch was, he sometimes looked at it on the sly on account of the old leather strap that he used to in place of a chain.
Okay, leather. Leather strap.
Leather, ah, leather
Leather.
strap. Yeah.
Yes, the material.
Mhm.
So what's going on? What did she do? She
Maybe she's she buy the
she
watch or
bought
something?
no, she bought the fob chain for
A
Jim
chain.
to a fob chain to use it with his
Mm-hmm.
watch because
Ah,
his
yeah.
watch is beautiful. Do you
Mm-hmm.
remember? They just have two possessions, two available
Mm-hmm.
possessions: her hair
Okay.
and his watch. But
Okay.
the the leather strap is old. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the
Yeah.
watch is awesome, but the leather strap is not. And
Mm-hmm.
then she bought a fob chain, a
Mm-hmm.
platinum fob chain to replace the old leather strap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Any more? Any question?
No, thank you.
She had saved $1.87.
Mm-hmm.
She sold her hair for $20 and she spent $21. And now she's bald with just 87 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's.
But I have one question here. With that chain on his watch, Jim might be properly anxious about the time in any company. I'm not sure the meaning of this one. Like, what does it mean exactly? Why he
It
anxious
means
about the
that
time?
sometimes he's shy to look at
Mm,
his watch because
mm,
of the old leather strap. But now
mm,
that she's going to give him a very nice fob chain, platinum fob chain, she will he I'm sorry, he will look at the watch, you know, and then you know
okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. But
he
it was a platinum fob chain. I thought a platinum fob chain is a complete chain and a watch.
no, it's to use with the watch,
It's just a chain.
just a chain to hold the watch, you
Oh,
know.
okay. Okay.
Without the watch, a fob chain would be useless.
Yeah. I thought I thought that was like complete watch. So I thought with myself why he is like anxious about it. Yeah. Yeah. I got it.
If the entire watch will be nice, he will look at it
Yeah.
more often. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me scroll down. Okay. Um, could you read a little bit for us, Edson? At least
When
four
the,
paragraphs.
when Della reached home, her intoxication gave way a little to prudence and reason. She got out her curling irons and lighted the gas and went to work preparing the havages made by generosity, added to love, which is always a tremendous task, dear friends, a mammoth task. Within 40 minutes her head was covered with tiny, close-lying curls that made her look wonderfully like a truant schoolboy. She looked at her reflection in the mirror long, carefully, and critically. "If Jean doesn't kill me," she said to herself, "before he takes a second look at me, he will say I look like a Coney Island chorus girl. But what could I do? Oh, what could I do with the dollar and 87 cents?" At 7 o'clock, the coffee was made and the frying pan was on the back of the stove, hot and ready to cook the soups.
Okay. So what's
One more.
going? Yes, you can read one more.
Jean was never late. Della dropped the fob chain in the hand and sat on the corner of the table near the door that he always entered. Then she heard his step on the stairway down on the first flight, and she turned white for just a moment. "Can you slow down just a little?" Yeah. She had a habit of saying a little silent prayer about the simplest everyday things, and now she whispered, "Please God, make him think I am still pretty."
Okay, Edson. So what's going on?
What is the first paragraph that I read?
When Della reached home,
There is
her intoxication gave way a little to prudence and reason.
what is prudence?
When you are careful about something, because she was very excited before, you know, prudence.
Okay.
It's like a caution, ca- cautiousness.
Mm-hmm. She got her curling irons, lighted the gas, and went to work repairing the haviges. What is haviges?
Ravages. Um, it's you know, um, like damaging effects of something, you know,
What?
damage, damage,
Ah, okay.
because
Mm-hmm.
she had cut her hair,
Mm-hmm.
she damaged it, you know, and now she was like sorry, a little bit sorry, she was not that
Mm-hmm.
excited anymore. Now it's down on her what she have done, because now she looks like a truant schoolboy, a boy who missed the classes.
Who missed the class?
Yes,
Yes.
she's not about. She has a very short hair now.
Okay.
All right, and then she's preparing the meal and praying for Jean.
For Jean.
Yes, she wants to look pretty. She wants him
Mm-hmm.
to think she's still pretty. Okay,
Okay.
okay, Ken.
Okay. The, uh, the door opened and Jim stepped in and closed it. He looked thin and very serious. Poor fellow, he was only 22, and to be burdened with a family. He needed a new over, overcoat, and he was without gloves. And
Yes,
Jim,
carry
st-
on.
okay, Jim stopped inside the door, as immovable as a city at the sense of quail. His eyes were fixed upon Della, and there was an expression in them that she could not read. and it terrified her. It was not anger, not surprise, nor disapproval, nor horror, nor any of the sentiments that she had been prepared for. He simply stared at her fixedly with the peculiar expression of his face. Then a recruit off the table and went for him. Continue.
Yes, we are almost finishing.
Okay. Jim, darling, she cried, don't look at me that way. I had my hair cut off and thought because I couldn't have lived through Christmas without giving you a present. It will grow out again. You won't mind, will you? I just had to do it. My hair grows awfully fast. Say Merry Christmas, Jim, and let's be happy. You don't know what a beautiful, nice gift I've got for you. You've cut off hair? Asked Jim laboriously, as if he had not arrived at the patent fact yet, even after the hardest mental labor.
Okay, so what's going on?
Yeah, maybe she's surprised at it. He
Uh-huh.
so maybe her hairstyle changed so that he just stared at her.
Okay. Let me just see how many paragraphs do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 paragraphs. No, 12 paragraphs. Do you wanna hold on to the end, or do you wanna carry on tomorrow? Because Edson wrote that he has to go.
Oh, okay, so maybe
Edson,
yeah.
would you like
I
to
think
stop here
I
and
read this story actually, so I know the ending.
do you know? It's
Yeah,
a
I
twist,
read.
some sort of twist, I guess.
Yes.
Let's finish tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, at the same time.
Yes, can be.
Okay, guys. So see you tomorrow then.
Okay.
See
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.